I think for today we're going to start a new series called "So Easy Andrew Could Do It."
This is news to me, this series.
All right, another day, another old car. Back out here at the Project Car Paradise, picking up a couple more. Look at this gem, the custom OBS. Yep, old Goober Andrew showed up today. I'm gonna drag a couple of his out and drag this thing up.
Just trying to get my sweet new audio setup going.
Audio setup.
Yeah, remember I got those lavalier mics, but then I realized I brought them and I was like, fuck, I wonder if they need to be charged. Like, cause sometimes you get lucky and they're kind of charged out of the box, you know? So yeah, I bought two things. Watch this.
I thought you was over there putting your cassette adapter in your tape deck.
No, that's already in. Yeah. You're crazy for that one. Check this out though. This is ridiculous. You gotta unlock my center console here. What about the production upgrades though? Sheesh.
That's gonna make us look not quite as hokey.
Yeah, more ugly because you see it in higher def. But yeah, trying to make improvements, right?
Right. All right. So I think for today we're gonna start a new series called "So Easy Andrew Could Do It."
This is news to me, this series. Damn.
So I think this car's been sitting forever. We drug it back from out of the woods up to out here in the middle of the pasture, and the best I remember, I think 3 of the 4 drums were frozen solid. So I brought a couple tools. There's not many videos online on how to like unstick frozen brake drums, especially fronts. But there are some great tools out there, and I bought them, and I've used them a couple times, and they work really well. So we're just kind of walk you through that, and then drag a couple Andrews around. And
yes, sir.
I'm sure all his drums will be frozen too, because that's just how it works.
Yeah.
Because if it was easy, we couldn't afford it.
That's the truth. By the way, did you bring a mower?
I brought my Sawzall, but I don't think it's going to take care of the weeds.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's fine. We're just going to have to go play around in the snake's house over here.
Oh yeah, perfect. I love me some snakes. Call me Indiana Jones.
Yeah. See if we can find a nope rope. All right, so like with most old rusty cars, the brake drum's locked up. Everyone has their own way of taking these off. Some people use sledgehammers.
I'm the sledgehammer guy. I didn't know there was a tool for this.
Pry bars. I've even been so desperate, and before I knew this particular tool we're about to show you existed, I've taken a torch and torched it off. But like I said, there is a tool for this.
Yeah.
And it is the Astro 8830. This works great for rear brake drums. It doesn't work for fronts, I don't think. We got another tool for that I'll show you.
Sweet. Yeah, so we're just gonna try. I mean, it looks like it's gonna have to be all the way out. These are big. These are like what they use to stop trains, I think. Brakes. You should be able to just slide it, just like a steering wheel puller. You should be able to just slide it
around. Yeah, and these jaws catch the back lip of the drum.
This thing's so heavy you can't even freaking hold it while you set these. I need to get started. Probably should have done this part off the car.
That would have been too smart though.
Yeah, right. Just have to get it started.
All right, so the trick, and they do mention it in instructions, which, you know, I don't typically read instructions, so I had to find this out a little bit of the hard way, is so you'll get it on here like this, and Andrew's working on getting it centered up, making sure it's catching the lip of the drum properly, but it does have a tendency of popping off. You have to make sure it's completely engaged. So the trick here is we're going to use a ratchet strap.
I need you to hold that side on as I tighten this because my side's on. Yeah, you might have to start getting that ratchet strap out because it's wanting to walk off a little bit.
That'll work. All right, so ratchet strapped on. Basically, it's just making it where these can't pull off. One more grip.
Yeah, I got my side on. Perfect.
All right, so then you just take a adjustable, or if you have a proper size wrench, which coincidence this is the proper size for everything.
Yeah.
And then somewhere the big wrench.
Perfect. Just low enough to where you have to take it off every rotation.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Now do note that we took off the 1/2-inch bolt that held the drum on first. That's key. It won't come off without it. Ask me how I know.
This is the part where you put it in like 3x speed. And it's just all the squeaky voices.
Coming.
So I was gonna watch your face too, because if it breaks loose, it's gonna...
I won't go far.
No, I was talking about the wrench.
Oh.
Like if I'm swinging this wrench towards your face. Yeah, it's coming.
Let's also note this is the most work we've done on the channel, I believe.
You ever heard the story about Dominic Toretto and the big wrench? It's by hand now, so. Yeah. All right, not that loose yet.
I didn't have his Wheaties this morning.
Nope, just a hot dog.
Breakfast of champions.
Yeah. I learned it from my landscaper buddies.
Yeah, I think they usually have a little more of a tan, don't they?
Still no, huh? All right, fine. That's
Well,
fine.
the shoes are probably still dragging.
Yeah, all the way on the end. All the way to the end. Be a shame if we had like a ratchet with something this big.
Yeah, I was looking for one. Apparently, I
What
don't
size
own
is this?
anything that's an inch
and
and a quarter.
I have it.
Of course you
I
do.
have it in 1/2 inch, only because it's part of the hand-me-down tool collection.
I was about to say you don't even have a tape measure in your garage, but you have it.
No, it's in there. You just gotta find it. Hey,
It's like, where's Waldo?
Hey, don't put my business out there on the internet, alright?
Do we want to talk about the cutoff wheels and masking tape?
Oh God. Watch your fingers now.
There we go. So with the drum off, now, like, obviously if we're going to rebuild the brakes, it's be time to replace the shoes, wheel cylinders, grease everything up. But this is a parts car. We just want it to roll, so we're just going to take the shoes off, and that's just a matter of pulling these springs. Right here we have what I call the nail coming through the back side with a little cap or sombrero. You just twist that, these come off, adjusters off the bottom, boom, now it'll roll. Easy enough. All right, for the front, locked up as well, because why wouldn't it be? A little bit different puller here. Now, I've long since thrown the box away. I don't remember the part number on this, but it's supposed to have 3 jaws. So there we go. Just look on Amazon, eBay. Drum puller, looks like this. So this is gonna help us remove the front. Now, first things first, I got a little ahead of ourselves here. So it's gonna have the grease cap, obviously. You take it off, boom. All right, it's gonna have a cotter pin through the middle. Already took it out. Hopefully, should. Unless Andrew's worked on it, then you never know. And then you just take this off. If I had gloves, that'd be nice. I'm gonna try to take it off with a screwdriver. Don't get completely filthy. But I'm sure that's just a futile attempt. So what would you do in this case, Andrew, if you didn't have this tool and the front drum was locked up?
Remember the sledgehammer comment?
Yeah?
Probably that.
See, but a sledgehammer on a front drum, since it's a hub style.
Yeah, you can mess the spindle up.
Right.
Yeah, worst case, yeah. Where we're going, we don't need old parts.
Well, let's say we did. Let's say we were going to rebuild this.
So say I had no tools, what would I do?
Right. I mean, if you didn't have this tool.
Oh, I'd probably make something similar to that effect. Don't know what, though. I feel like he's getting at something. He has a trick up his sleeve he's not telling us.
No, it's a legitimate question. Like, I've done this before. I've done this before and not have this tool, and it was a pain in the ass. Like I said, I've taken a torch and cut the face off, because the thing is, we need this thing to roll, right? So most likely it's frozen up to the shoe, which is running on this surface. So I've taken a torch and just cut the whole face off of the drum before, because you have to retain the hub part, because this is where the studs are if you want it to roll.
So if you have no like care for, at the very least, the drum and like the studs, I've put a like world's biggest pry bar between the two studs and tried to break them loose that way. Now you can snap the studs clean off, and then when you do have the right tool, you a little hurt, but
yeah.
So it just depends on how much you want to reuse the stuff that's on the car, I guess.
Yeah, you know, some things, like, let's say this was well, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say what's a popular thing that has drums on the front, but if it's something you wanted to reuse, you know, it may not be reproduced.
Yeah.
So like this drum may have
older stuff we mess with, yeah.
So it's like, what do? You buy the tool.
How many years worth of stuff do you think that's built up back there?
That's just from dragging it across the field with a locked up.
I don't believe him. I think that's an ant like penthouse. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I think they're using that now.
This is a hierarchy system. What kind of ant you think lives up in that one? That's like the.
Yeah. You're suffering from mild heat stroke.
I'm gonna start bringing you a tent. I know how much you hate the sun.
I hate the sun with a passion. Okay, so has a hex on the end. Obviously, you could put a wrench on that or something, or it comes with this really cool dog bone thing.
Oh, that's convenient.
So you can turn like this, or if they're really stuck, you can smack on it with a hammer.
Yeah.
But see,
that's just butter by hand. That's great. There you go.
It's a hell of smacking it with a hammer. Or the world's longest pry bar.
Yeah. Apparently when you have the right tools, things go well.
It's weird how that works, huh?
Yeah. 15 years in, I still have to remind myself that.
It's one of Tim's pet peeves.
Not having the right tool?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so frustrating. Especially when I know the right tool exists.
Oh yeah.
I just don't have it.
What about when it's like a tool you can't afford?
That do happen.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, nice Miller AC/DC TIG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not affording that. I'll get you out of the way, Mr. Bearing. Alright, there went clean hands.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So the end of this rod here has a little point on the end to help hold itself in place. And it's gonna fight all the way to the very end.
Don't they all?
If it was easy, everyone would do it, right? Opa! And there we go. You can see it pretty much just disassembled itself, broke some springs and stuff, but you know, that's okay. So they came off. So now we'll just let that.
Quick release.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the brake delete kit.
Stay tuned for the first drive.
Yeah, this thing.
Not this one.
This thing is not ever gonna see the road again. Its parts, probably so, but itself, no. So we got the little vice grip. Yeah, it would have been smart to take the spring off first, but here we are. Ta-da! Brake delete. So now we can just put the drum back on and it'll roll. Alright, so here's some video for you.
Keep it going.
Just go to the right. Look, just lay the windshield forward. It's literally completely out of the track.
Yeah, it's also gonna fucking burn the fuck out of my hands too.
Them soft
Them California hands. Them wood blocks never seen this kind of weight before. How's that side?
Okay for right now.
Okay.
Ready in a second. This sound like my battery. Alright, yeah, turn to the left a little bit.
Yeah, just pull. Can you pull a tiny bit?
Battery sounds like it's bad. Which it should not.
Is it hooked into the truck so it's always charging?
Yeah.
It might just be working that winch.
Maybe.
I mean, this is every bit of 5,000 pounds, right? It's like high fours.